Hi guys. So as many of you already know, this week has been challenging in the sense that a lot of us have had internet issues, myself included. We have definitely done a great job of troubleshooting and having some backup plans. But as of right now, my internet is actually still not working correctly. So just in case we have any more bumps in the road this week, I did want to post a video for you guys. So this is not only for those of you who are not able to join in live with us on Zoom, but in the event that you guys try to log in and I'm not on there, you can stay on Zoom in the waiting room and go ahead and go to Google Classrooms, access this video, and just practice along. I am going to be posting a quick question that's just a check-in question. And if you watch this video and you check in with me, you will get full participation, regardless of whether or not we can see each other on Zoom, okay? So let's get started. This week, we have worked a little bit on boom cards. For the most part, all of you have done that with me. So it's pretty self-explanatory. When you go into Google Classrooms, you'll see a whole section that says boom cards. And I am going to be adding a few extra ones. So I would love for all of you to go on there and find which boom cards has your sounds. So there's specific ones for R, S, TH, SH, and CH. And pretty much any other sound that you guys are working on. There's another one that some of you guys have done with me this week, not everybody has. It's called Tell Me About, and it's very similar to a game that we used to play in our speech room called Story Cubes. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna sign into the boom cards and you're gonna get a topic and you're gonna make a story up about whatever they tell you to. So tell me about a time you rode an ostrich to school, for example. Obviously, you never rode an ostrich to school, but it's going to be a fun story and it's going to be funny. So I would love for you to practice this specific boom card with either mom, dad, a sibling, a grandma, grandpa, anybody who's home with you. And you guys can do it together and make sure that when you're telling your story, you pick a few words in that story that have your sound in it. So that's great practice for you guys to practice not only in sentences, but in conversation. So that is our first activity of the day. I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to show you the boom card that I'm talking about, and then I'm also going to show you a different material. It's going to be a link to a website that I really like. It's called Home Sweet Speech. And so basically, you are going to just access whichever word list you are working on, and you'll be able to have all kinds of practice words. So I'm going to go ahead and share it with you right now so you can see what I'm talking about, and I'll give you a little bit more instruction on it. All right, let's start with our boom cards. So this is what it looks like when I sign into boom cards because I have an account. You guys do not need to have an account. I save all of our materials that we work on so that when we're on Zoom together, we can just quickly get to what we need. You don't have to sign up for anything. I'm putting on a link for Fast Play, so as soon as you click on it, it should open it right up for you. This is the one that I was telling you about, the one that is Tell Me About the Time. So if you click on it, you'll see it says, tell me about a time when you entered the door that said, do not enter. So try to make this a real story, guys. Don't just say, I walked in the door and I wasn't supposed to, because that's not really a fun story. Think about a character, a setting. Where are you? When you walked through that door, what did you find on the other side? This is a great one for R's because entered as an R, and any other word that you want to put in there could potentially have an R. So door is another one. Once you're done with it, you can go to the next one. So if you're playing with somebody, you guys can take turns back and forth. The other card says, tell me about a time when you drank a whole pot of coffee before going to school. So imagine how crazy you might feel if you drank a whole pot of coffee and then went to school. Make up a fun story about it. These keep going. There's 13 cards, so lots of fun stories to be had. You can do this over the course of the week, so you can take a couple, maybe do 2 or 3, and then stop and do 2 or 3 the next night. Would be a great idea for you. Now I'm going to switch over to Home Sweet Speech. So I am going to put this link on our Google Classrooms. It's going to be under our speech resources. So I'll probably walk you through while I put it on there so you can see exactly where it is. When you sign in, it's going to look like this, Home Speech Home. And you're going to just scroll down. It says targeted word list for speech therapy practice. And just keep scrolling until you see these little tiles. And then you're going to go to your sound. So let's say you're working on CH. You're going to click that CH, and you're going to scroll down, and you're going to see here's CH word. So this side has CH in the beginning of the word. This one has CH in the middle, and this one has it at the end of the word. Great practice. So here you're just going to practice saying the words. So start with that. Try to do them as fast as you can without making a mistake. So if you're going really fast and you're not saying your sound right, slow it down and try to do it better. These have words that are a little more challenging, so they're a little bit bigger. So same thing, just keep practicing all the way through on your words. And then if you eventually keep scrolling, you're going to get to where they have phrases and sentences. And then you're going to come all the way down, and they have even paragraphs. So you guys more or less should know what you're working on with me. If you are not at the reading part yet, don't even worry about it. Stick with the words and do it a few times. But I would try to get through as much of this practice as you can. This is something we're going to work on over the course of the next few weeks together. It's a great resource for you. If you have multiple sounds, you can feel free to do a few words and then go back and pick a different sound that you're working on. So maybe you're working on CH and SH, or maybe you're working on CH and the J sound. Most of you guys are either working on S or R, so there's lots of practice for that. There's 1,000 different practice words here, so you have plenty to do. If you choose to practice this by yourself, I would say a great way to do it is to maybe get on Zoom if you're able to, and just watch yourself on Zoom. Watch yourself say the word. If you don't have access to that, I don't know how your accounts work. But if you are not able to do that, then another recommendation I have for you is to grab your cell phone or mom or dad's cell phone or your iPad or a tablet, anything that can record, and record yourself practicing these words. Watch it back, guys. Listen to yourself. See how you sound. If you don't like the way that it sounds, if it sounds kind of funny to you, then go back and repractice. So again, you can always go back to some of my videos that I've already recorded. You can also access the YouTube videos I've posted for Peachy Speechy that shows you how to produce your sound. So that might be a good refresher if you need it, but make sure you're taking your time on these. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly go back. I'm going to copy this into our classwork so that way you can see exactly where I post it. This is going to be a material that you use. So speech word list is what I'm going to title it. I am going to add our link so you guys can just click right on there, and it's going to go under speech practice. So let me show you exactly what it's going to look like when you sign in. So there's what my Google Classroom looks like. If you click on classwork, you're going to see our recorded session from today. I will be posting right over here. And then if you keep scrolling down, you'll see our boom cards. You can click on Tell Me About a Time. And then if you keep going, here it is, speech word list. And you'll just click on that and it'll take you right to where you need to be. Okay, guys, I'm going to try to keep this short and simple. So I hope to see all of you on Zoom for the rest of the week. And if you don't see me on there because we're having internet issues, I hope that this was a helpful little video for you guys, and I will be checking in with you. Make sure that you look for your assignment. So I will be assigning a question, and it will just simply say, tell me which day you watched our video and how you practiced. So you would say to me, I practiced by saying my sounds with grandma or mom or my brother. I practiced the R word list. I practiced the boom cards. However you practice, you're going to write about it in one little sentence. Okay? All right, everybody, have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you all soon.